Okay, so I'm cloning just a piece at a time, and my feathering is at about 56. Opacity is 100. I have it on clone. I'm just going to do this in little parts. Now you see Lightroom picked the wrong location, so I'm going to move that to where I know is the correct location. Now I'm going to do this piece right above it, but I'm going to include a little bit of that part of the building. Let's see. No, I picked the wrong one again. So I know this is the right one right here. Now this is where it gets tricky by her shoe. So I'm going to try and not to include the shoe at all. Let's see what happens. Pick the wrong one again. Down here is what I want. Let me zoom in so you can see how that looks. So you see by her shoe, it gets really tricky. If I move my circle that I just did, there's a little bit of feathering, so I'm going to move it in towards the shoe a little bit to get rid of that dark part. That's pretty good. All right, then I'm going to just continue with the trash can. Again, Lightroom is not picking the best spots. So I'm going to come down here. I'm trying to line up this line right here of the trim of the building. When you include some horizontal lines, usually Lightroom can figure it out, but it doesn't seem to be recognizing it today. But I know exactly where I want to clone from. So I'm going to take a big chunk right here. Pull it down from what was right next to it. Wow, this is the first time Lightroom hasn't recognized anything I'm asking for. Okay, so you see these dark spots in the white areas here? I'm going to try and get rid of those. Now it should pull from the one at the left, but it's not, so I'm going to do it myself. And we want to line up that white area. I don't really like this repeated pattern of this little indentation, so I'm going to get rid of one, and the one I can get rid of is the one I haven't cloned over yet. So it pulled from down here. I wonder what happens if I use heal instead of clone. Let's see. A little better. Okay, now I'm going to work on the little remaining parts of that trash can. Let me zoom in for you. Again, I don't want to get her shoe. Let's go back to clone instead of heal. Heal pulls from other areas. I'll go back to heal so you can see what I'm talking about. See how it's pulled from some of the shoe, I guess? So I'm going back to clone. And one remaining little area at the bottom of her shoe. Let's see. All I want is white. I'll choose the white that's closest by. There's a little bit of dark left. Let's try that again. And I'm going to get back that sole of the shoe. there's a little bit of dark area in there, so I'm going to have to come at it from the outside, curve around, perfect. And there's a little darkness right here. I'm going to start here and then move it. And obviously I don't want that gray, so I'm going to bring it down from the white. And I think that's pretty good. There's a little speck right here I'm going to come at. We're done. That's a really small file once you crop it. Let's see what it exports at. Well, before I do that, let's see. Add drama. Let's see if you can actually see her face clearly. It's kind of blurred and pixelated when you zoom in. But I'll export it as is and we'll see what size it is.